You tell me to stop calling, texting, sneaking, reaching your phone.
Brooklynn Skye is an artist, a producer, and musician from the west side of Chicago. Music first entered my life from a very young age. So like from a toddler, my father was taking me to like a lot of festivals and probably like blew out my ears, you know, at 2 years old, but we are here now. So I was like 9 or something. And he said, "Oh, you want a guitar?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I did not touch that thing for like 2 years. In middle school, they started a rock band or whatever. And the teacher was like, "Oh, who knows how to play an instrument?" And I was like, me, not knowing how to really play anything, but like I knew some power chords. After we played, everybody was just like, ah, you know, and I kind of liked that. I liked the attention. So I continued, and I was self-taught for a minute. And then I went to School of Rock. Then I went to Shy Arts. And that's where I studied classical guitar and jazz heavily. Playing jazz music, it was very spiritual to me, expansive. The actual feel of it and making people feel was huge to me. So I think like around that area when I was like 15 to 16, it was a time in my life where I felt like I wanted to do this forever. I would describe my musical sound as a fusion of a bunch of different genres and periods, like 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, 2010, like a lot of things just in one. My top 3 dream collabs have to be probably Flying Lotus, Erykah Badu, Sun Ra, and a lot of jazz musicians. Playing with other artists has definitely showed me the wrong ways to do shit and the almost correct way of doing things. I've seen people really fuck up. Definitely like learned a lot from other people's mistakes of like being in the background of things. And I've definitely learned a lot on how I want to do my live work as an artist, you know? And like as far as like arrangements and just like how live I want my sound to be. Pertaining that, I want to take a lot of time to mold and shape my band and like the sound. The thing that I would want listeners to take away from my music is to feel. Life is fucked up for everybody, you know? So everybody's very numb to things, like tragic things, and like everybody's just walking around because it's so normal. So I think art is just the perfect way to let people be free, you know, and in themselves, you know, and also to unite. And I know that sounds pretty head ass, but it's like on some real shit. Art unites people without, and it doesn't even need words, you know, so, yeah.